that this song is beyond just something to sing. It's a weapon of war.
Some people build influence by being everywhere, and while others build influence by being grounded. In an age where leaders are known for their headlines, Apostle Joshua Selman is known for something else: consistency without noise. No scandals, no public feuds, no obsession with visibility, yet his teachings travel across continents. Now, today's story isn't about hype. It's about how a deeply private man became one of the most listened to Christian teachers of his generation without selling his soul to popularity. This is the story of Apostle Joshua Selman. Apostle was born in Nigeria in the early 1980s. Unlike many public figures, he has chosen to keep details about his parents and immediate family largely private. And that decision alone already tells us something important. Before the platform, before the audience, and before the expectations, he learned about boundaries. Now, what is publicly known is that he grew up in a structured environment that valued education, discipline, personal responsibility. And those who have studied his journey closely describe him as quiet, thoughtful, deeply observant, not attention-seeking, not rebellious, and from a young age, he showed a strong inclination towards learning and reflection. Now, before he became widely known for spiritual teaching, Joshua Selman was first known for something else: his mind. He studied chemical engineering at Ahmadu Bello University, and this university is one of Nigeria's most respected institutions. Now, why does this matter really? Because if you listen closely to his teachings today, you will notice his structured thinking, his logical flow, his careful definitions, and of course, his repetition for clarity. That didn't come from charisma. It came from training the mind to think deeply. Faith for him was never separate from understanding. Now, many people experience a sense of calling. Very few are patient enough to grow into it. By his own accounts, Apostle Joshua experienced a clear inner conviction toward ministry at a relatively young age. But here is what is interesting. He didn't immediately pursue visibility. He didn't chase stages. He didn't brand himself early. Instead, he focused on personal growth, spiritual discipline, teaching in smaller settings, and deep study. In a culture that celebrates speed, he chose depth. One question people often ask is he married? Does he have children? Is he the only son? And the honest answer is simple. He has chosen not to make his family life public. In a world where oversharing is currency, this restraint is rare and of course very intentional, and it allows the message to remain central, not the man. That discipline has helped him avoid many of the traps that derail influential leaders both in Nigeria and in other parts of the world. And then came Koinonia. Not as a media brand, not as a movement built on hype, but as a teaching platform, first in Zaire and then expanding to Abuja. What made it different wasn't noise, it was substance. People came because they learned, they stayed because they grew, and they shared because it worked. Week after week, year after year, consistency quietly did what marketing couldn't. Across Africa and beyond, his message circulates widely on YouTube. Ironically, many creators have used clips of his teachings to grow channels, sometimes even to meet monetization requirements. But his influence didn't come from algorithms. It came from clarity, order, depth, and of course, relevance. Whether one agrees with his theology or not, Many acknowledge the same thing: he prepares. Apostle Joshua Selman's story is not loud, and that may be his greatest strength. It's the story of a man who chose preparation over performance, depth over drama, and discipline over display. And in a noisy world, his influence grew quietly, and perhaps that is the lesson. Some voices don't need to shout to be heard around the world. Now, if this story gave you a new perspective, please don't forget to like this video, share, and subscribe. And if you appreciate thoughtful storytelling, don't forget to share this particular story. And as usual, I'll be waiting to hear from you in the comment section. See you in the next video.